guys. So I want to show you a very, very simple strategy that anyone can trade. I'm going to give you a couple of different scenarios and the way you can use this indicator. But essentially, it tells you when to buy and sell. It's very simple as far as it can set you up for alerts. Just to show you how simple it is, you can go to add alert. The name of the indicator is Prodigy. So like I said, I want to add an alert. And I can say I want to get a buy alert. It's going to alert me for buys. And then vice versa, if I want a sell alert, it's going to alert me for sales. I like to trade this on the USDJPY pair. It does work on other pairs. I have a lot of people who use this particular indicator. People who use it on gold, GBP, JPY, Euro USD. But I'm going to keep this video short and simple and just do it on my favorite pair that I found to work pretty simple for the average person, especially if you don't want to trade a lot, USDJPY. So there are two types of setups that you can do with this particular indicator. So for the person who would like setups all day, throughout the day, but the best setups, and I have full training on how to set this indicator up in my training. You'll be able to try this out for 7 days free. But this calls out these signals throughout the day, and it gives you the best setups where you can actually swing these signals. So it's going to call them out throughout the day. It's going to alert your phone at sometimes 5 p.m., where another time it might alert your phone at 1 a.m., or then another time it might alert your phone at 2 p.m. So it's just signaling you out throughout the day, but it's not blowing your phone. As you can see, this might be Wednesday, and this day was Friday, and this day was Monday. So for those who don't want to trade a lot, and they want to be able to hold trades for a long time and book a lot of profits, this is a great setup. That being said, if you are a person that wants signals at a particular time, maybe you work or maybe you just don't have time to get an alert on your phone for whatever reason, and you want to trade at a specific time, I have another setup you can do where it only calls it between 9:30 Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you know exactly if it is going to call you a signal, it's only going to call from 9:30 to 12 p.m. for this particular setup on USDJPY. So it's going to either call a sell or a buy. So let's kind of go over and just look at both of them really quickly. Let's look at the first one, the all-day setup. And let's just look at what it gives you. So as you can see in this particular setup, for example, if we just replay it back, the last trade it called us was a sell. So there's a couple of ways you can take advantage of this setup. You can either take advantage of using stop loss and take profit. And then there are different ways you can take advantage of using stop loss and take profit. So for example, maybe I want to use the suggested stop loss that it gave me. So this is where you would have gotten into the trade. This is the suggested stop loss it gave you. And you can go for a 1-to-1 or 1-for-2. So that's a 1-to-2. Now, the good thing is you only have to be 40% correct to be good at this indicator. And this indicator is about at least 80%, 75, 80% correct. So you're going to be in huge profits. And that's if you're using the suggested stop loss. Now, some people, like me personally, I like to use the suggested stop loss. And sometimes I like to use market structure. So for example, I could put my stop loss here, or I can put my stop loss here, or I can put my stop loss here, because the market could potentially get up here, here. So I'll put my stop loss a little bit above here, or a little bit above here, or you can even, if you think it's going to turn around, you can wait for a trade to get up here and then just use your take profit down here. But let's say that you want to use the suggested stop loss. Now, another good feature that Prodigy has is you can tell it your balance. So let's say I have a $100,000 balance, and you can edit this however you like. And let's say I have a $100,000 balance. Let's do something more. Let's say I have a $1,000 balance, and I want to risk 3% per trade. And so it's going to tell me, hey, Brandon, when it alerts my phone, here's a sell opportunity. This is your stop loss. This is your take profit. Let's say I want to go for 1-to-2. If you put 0.06 in, that's your lot size, you're going to risk 3%. What's 3% on $1,000? $30. So if it hits my stop loss, I lose $30. Most people have a hard time trying to figure out the lot size because they don't know how to figure out risk per trade, but this gives you the information. And so if it hits TP2, since I'm risking 1 to 2, I can aim for $60, or I can go even further and aim for 1 to 3, which would be $90. So I can risk $30 and make $90 on this $1,000 account. So let's just go for the largest target, but let's just see if it can hit this also. So we'll go for this target also. And for some people, they might want to even only go for this target. So this is one way you can trade this. Before I show you an example, another way you can trade this is, as you can see, it goes from buy to sell, or from sell to buy. And so with this all day setup, if you had taken, for example, let's look at some examples. You took this sell and you just held it into the next buy, you would have made all these pips. Then you would have held this trade to a sell, you would have lost, but it would have been nothing compared to this. So if we just compare by just using the box, this trade would have went this far down. This trade would have lost this far down. This trade would have won this far down. This trade would have won that far down. This trade would have won. So as you can see, it's a big difference. So right now, we don't know where this next buy is going to come in. So we're going to keep it like this. So you can trade it where you can hold the trade all day. And even with this one, right, it came down here. Well, you would have lost that trade because the bar was all the way up here. But then you would have held the trade all the way up here until it got right here. And of course, you would have probably closed out earlier than that, but I'm just giving you an example. Now, let's remove all this stuff for now so I can see better. But let's say that we wanted to not hold it all day and we just wanted to go for a TP3. So I could do the sell here, add my stop loss above where it gave me the suggested stop loss. And I could either go for $500 and risk $500. I can go for $1,000 and risk $500, or I can go for $1,500, for example, and risk $500. So let's just do that example. And we're going to just hold the trade to TP3. And some people, what they would like to do is they'll like to move their stop loss into break even. But I'm gonna hold on to it. So I could have been took TP2, but we're gonna hold on to TP3. Cool, so you hit TP3. Simple, bro, if you can do this, you can do this on all of these too. Now, for those who want to hold it, let's see how far it would have went if we just held it. So some people are going to want to hold it. Some people are going to find their own TP3 or TP based off of, market structure and so forth. I'm not telling you how to find your exits. Just have an exit plan. So it's a very simple tool to use. You can even set it up to where you have it just call you signals all day. You can have it set up where it just calls you signals, multiple signals a day. But so as you see with this setup, it calls 2 cells at the same time, but it's only doing it between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Some people will just want both. And you have both, right? So it's really up to you how you want to use this indicator. It's a very, very simple indicator. And I have training on how to use this indicator with market structure so you can figure out your best trades. And it doesn't just come with this indicator. When you purchase this indicator, and you can try this indicator completely free for 7 days, it also comes with, if I add my text here, and I'm going to do a video separately on these other products, but it also comes with the indicator, it comes with an automation that we have. I'm gonna do a separate video on the automation, and the links for those different videos will be below this video. I have a video on the trade manager. So we have two different automations that's gonna come with this indicator. We have a trade manager that's gonna come with it, and basically trade manager, what it does is it, even when you're trading from your phone or if you're trading from your computer, it's going to auto force you to risk what you want. So let's say that you want to risk 2%, 4%, 5%, half a percent for your prop firm purposes, maybe for your personal account. It's going to make sure that it's going to pick the lot size for you, even if from your phone, to make sure your lot size. If it hits your stop loss, you're going to lose 1%, 2%, 3%. So that's great for a lot of people. It also locks in profit for you. So these TP points, for example, you can have it set where every time it hits each TP 1, 2, and 3, it starts locking in profits. It even helps with your stop loss. So it does a lot of dope things. We even give you 3 different signal groups, and we give you a digital suite as a bonus. I'm an affiliate marketer and a digital marketer also outside of trading. And so I love, building my list up, building websites for myself, building my brand. And I wanted to give you a software that I use for my own personal use to help you build your own brand, your own website. If you want to sell this indicator, you can obviously make a profit selling this indicator also. So I give you all of that included with this indicator. So the link below to take advantage of this will be for 7 days. You can take advantage of it. And you get all these other products also. And if you don't like the products or you don't care for them, you can always just cancel before the 7 days. If not, definitely take advantage of it. If you like it, refer people to it. And once you refer at least 3 people, you'll be pretty much almost broken even with your membership. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, you can let me know in our Discord support ticket or in the comment section below if you're watching this on YouTube.